Welcome back. Welcome back, acolytes. Welcome back. We're back. We're back in the space. We're back in space. Welcome. Welcome back, everyone, to another live stream today. We're back in Elite Dangerous after yesterday's abysmal failure of a stream, of which I cannot apologize enough for. I don't know what the fuck was up with that. Just a fucking, just a series of unfortunate events. Restream didn't work, YouTube didn't work, Twitch finally worked, finally got to the community event. Community event is bugged. So there was nothing to do. Nothing happened yesterday. Nothing happened last night. I was really annoyed. So, yeah. After the stream was ended, I spent my half hour flying all the way back to the bubble and to my ship, and I got into my bicentennial pigeon, and I then decided to fly another 45 minutes away to this alien guardian ruin site to start grinding for materials, so that way I can get some really good stuff for my ships, so I can actually fight the bugs instead of relying on the human-made bug-killing machines, because those aren't nearly as good. So that's what we're doing. It's a shame that it's night now, though. That's a shame. That is a shame. Because last night it was in the day, but, you know, there's day-night cycles and all that, so. Real-time day-night cycles as well, so. It probably ain't gonna be daytime until tonight. That's probably what's going to happen. Yes, thank you, Discord. Thank you, Discord. Okay. What am I doing? Anything new in the news? Is it actually talking about the event now? Yes, actually, there is actually an event going on. Okay, now it's telling us, okay, now there's information going on that, yeah, you should probably check out these other sectors as well, rather than just the one that we told you to go to, because that one's bugged. Well, I'm not going back there anytime soon. What is this? Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Empire lost this fight. Yeah. Anyways. Welcome to an ancient Guardian ruin site. This is an ancient race, long gone by now. Oh. What They are known to have fought the Thargoids. Ancient enemies of the Thargoids, you might say. The old Khajiit, hello, my friend. It's good to see ya. Yes, ancient enemies of the Thargoids. Their weapons and technology are really good against the Thargoids. And seeing as how we're going to be starting to move ourselves into that situation, it makes sense that we take the technology for ourselves. Gonna need one of these. Now, why? I'm very confused. There we go. So why isn't this opening up? I'm very confused by that. What is that? That's a Guardian tablet. CCCP! Hello! Greetings from Russia. Well, greetings to Russia from me. Hello! Have I noticed the mysterious drawings on the Guardian buildings and on Guardian guards? No, I have not noticed any mysterious drawings on the guards. And to be completely honest, I haven't really noticed any particular drawings either. On anything. But especially not on the guards, because, you know, they try to kill me. So I'm too busy trying not to die. Come on. Darth Jemai. Hey, Darth Jemai. Welcome, Darth Jemai. Ooh, what was that? Oh, you dropped a lot of things today. Good, definitely need that. You miss your doggo. I also miss my old dog. I found a picture of my old doggo. Like an actual physical picture. Not cell phone. It was sad. My kitty. Mr. Anderson! There we go. Now you open up. On the other side, though. Need to get my shields back. Okay. I thought I heard a drone. Come on. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Shit. Tell me I can make some. Okay. Chieftain, howdy ho! Do. You didn't have anything to drop. Didn't drop anything. Oh yes, you did. Never mind. Na 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 na. Okay, and Dairu. Hey, Dairu. How's the buggy ride? It's much better today, thanks. Alright, scan? Yes. Alright. I'm not gonna fight them there. I'm gonna fight them here. Because of that. My ship can take care of any and all missiles. Okay, and now we're just gonna go and loot, because I'm fairly sure I need these weapon parts. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay. I couldn't boost out of there because I was too close to my ship. Board the ship. Will, hello, Will. Yeah. Yeah, let me show you my dog, my cute little doggo. Let me go to here. Let's see, get the picture up here. There we go. Can we get a picture of my doggo? Look at my little doggo. I miss her. I miss my little doggo. She's smaller than a chihuahua here. She was so cute. I just love my dog. I miss my dog, Kitty. She was so great. I miss you. That was my first dog. That was my first dog. So I named her Kitty because I thought I would always have a I thought I'd only ever have cats. How is it possible to be that tiny? She was. She was the runt of the litter. I specifically chose her because she was the runt of the litter. I have an affinity for the outcast dogs. Or cats. I always choose the runts. But yeah, she was the runt of the litter. And the owner that I got her from the litter actually gave her away way too early. So she should not have lived. And indeed, none of her siblings did. Because they all froze to death. So I saved her. But I brought her home in the inside pocket of my jacket. And she loved it in there. She was always warm. She'd like crawl up to my leg and like try to like, I'm too small, I can't do anything, hold me. And I put her in my lap and then she'd start climbing up my chest and trying to find the pocket. Poor puppies. Yep. When I heard that none of them survived, I cried and really wished that I had just grabbed them all. The hell? Oh. For some reason I was clicked off of the game. Very odd. There we go. Thank you. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. We're gonna get sick. Oh god. I think if I only had one complaint about Kitty is that she was more than happy to bark at leaves. Like, literally anything. Anything at all, just bark at it. It was a bit annoying. I just... That's my one pet peeve about any dog, is that they'll just bark at things, and it's like, I hate that. Just, please, only bark at things that are necessary to bark at. But other than that, oh, I loved her. Best dog. Okay, instead of immediately jumping into the, doing the pylons, even though I have 10 minutes, I like to do them, you know, faster. There's other things that we need to get. That I didn't really do. Like, I'm fairly sure I still need these. For those of you that do know this game and wonder which one I'm going after, I'm going after the Guardian Gauss rifles, Gauss cannons, because, you know, they're pretty good. Right now, there's viewers like, I have no idea what that is. It sounds impressive. Accidentally looked at something else. How many more of these can I make? Oh, I have hundreds of sulfur and phosphorus. Okay. 50% more damage. Don't think I need more damage. Yeah, and I need that manganese anyway, so... Yeah, no. And I'm not spending my selenium. Fuck you. Yeah, no. Synthesis. Yay, we got the green ending. Oh. Okay, well, I wasted a couple of rounds. I can only hold 200. 2,000 of these. 2,000 rounds. Alright. Was that? Tablet. Yeah. Okay. There you are. Hi. Shields. I hate getting stuck in the SRV. It's so annoying. There we go. Come on. come on. I know you're gonna fire them. There they are. Okay, weapons. Power to weapons. Hooray! Power back in shields for now. Excellent. Power on the guns. Power to power to engines. Power to engines. Fuel reserves at 50%. All right. Well, we're almost done. Wow. I haven't gotten you yet. And then, oh dear. Okay. You're on the other side. Still got 9.5 minutes left. And we're done. Oh. I don't need another one of these, but I mean, I might as well pick it up. Yeah, instantly taken down by my ship. Thank you very much. You'd think they'd be a little happier. I mean, it's not like I got Thargoid stuff with me or something, and they're like, oh my god, the Thargoids have found us and they're stealing our shit. Like, I'm clearly not a Thargoid. Why, hello there. Need you. Need you. Now, instead of going all the way to the ship, I could attempt to do this puzzle again. But sometimes you don't get what you need. Like, you'll do the whole thing and you won't actually get the scan. So, therefore, it's not useful to do that. So, yeah, we gotta go back to the ship. Relog. Just what we gotta do. I suppose I could also relog without entering the ship, but you know, it resets the SRV, so might as well. Good, I still have thousands of rounds of anti-material, anti-missile, so good. Sorry, I have my dog right underneath the chat. So if it looks like I'm looking longingly at you, I'm not looking at my poor puppers. It's free next week on Epic. Yes, indeed. Yes, please stop spamming. I mean, seriously, the size of this game, the scope of this game, the possibilities within this game, and they're gonna give it away for free for like a week on Epic. That's, yeah, you gotta grab it. Okay? Everybody should grab it. Even if you don't really like this game, you should get it anyways, because it's a huge fucking game and it's free. Yeah. Ah. Whoa. Ah. Whoa. Might as well scan these while we can. Cargo bay full. Shields, shield, 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 shields. And you? Come on. Now, in reality, I should be doing this a total of, I think it's 8 times? Cause you gotta do 4 for every weapon. So I should do this for 8 times. Technically, this is the last one for the Gauss rifle that we came here to get. Well, I came here to get. But there's a couple other items that I really should try to get. And just one more will do the job. But I can always come back here. I can always come back here for the other weapon. Okay. Good. Excellent. That should be it. Other than I am now fallen to my death. Smack! Probably did nothing. Do-do-do. Hello. Why you gotta run away? Why you gotta be a little bitch? Come on. Get me over there. Okay, now we're on the last one. Just way over there. Why don't you come to me? Come on. Oh. Okay. We're good? Let's get out of here. Bring me up. Let's go. That's where we were. All right. Never actually named this one. Alright, got a couple of urns, got a couple of relics. Nothing all that special, but we got stuff. So now I could head back. We can head back, and hopefully we have all that we need. I think we do. And if not, I'll just head out on my own again at some other point to do more grinding. It's fine. It was not my intention to be out here to begin with. I just wanted to play some more Elite Dangerous, but I forgot that I was actually in the middle of grinding. So, might as well just finish it up. But I figure what we'll be doing today is just heading out deep. Deep somewhere. I don't know where, but somewhere. We'll head out and try to discover, try to find some shit. Maybe I'll head straight down to the bottom of the galaxy. I've been up to the top of the galaxy. Maybe this time I'll head straight down. It's always interesting when you start getting to the edges of the galaxy because the sky just gets increasingly darker and darker. You know what? Actually, what I should do? I should go explore the California Nebula. I've been looking at that nebula for so long. It just looks gorgeous. First star on the left. Same mentality. But no, thanks to the map, there is a top, a bottom, a left, and a right. To space. So there we go. Now, I have been, like, up here. And as you can see, there's nothing here. This is actually dark space. This is the edge. We're actually outside of the galaxy right now. But I have been to the top of the galaxy. There's like a whole load of nothing. There we go. There's some stars. It gets increasingly harder to jump out here because these are not good stars. That looks like an interesting star. Could I get to Hip? It's a blue-white star. I could totally try to get to that. That's a white star. Yeah, I've like been up here, and it's nuts. It's nuts the further up you go. There we go. Now there's nothing. The further up you go, like you start being able to just look straight down. There we go. Yeah, see, there's like a couple of stars. Not many though. It says we could get there. I don't know if we could. I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it now. I'm not even gonna go straight up. We're just gonna go. It's almost unsettling being that high up on the map, because there's like, as we keep going, less and less will be ahead of us. But below you is everything, and you can see it, and it's bizarre. That is a very big star. No, it's not. It just looks big because it's the only thing on the map. Right, okay. And there are discoveries to be made, you know? You never know what you can find out here. Somebody found, like, neutron stars, those big explodey stars that are just constantly spewing out its gases from the sides, with like rings and planets within the cone and like all kinds of things. It just breaks in the procedurally generated galaxy. I think my favorite odd, broken, procedurally generated solar system is that there's a planet that moves at the speed of light, and its orbit around the sun, 1 year is like 10 minutes. Yeah, see, I could, I'm not the first to discover this planet. Oh, this person's got the right idea, though. Girl Scout BB, or 88, not sure. This person's got the right idea. You can land on this planet, so map it. Because there might be stuff there. But eventually we will get so far out that all of the systems will be ours. We'll be able to put our names on everything. And then you could go and visit the system. I love that about this game. Okay. I was gonna say, why are these not mapped? Usually explorers are very happy to find a landable planet and go map it because might have Raxxlar on it. This is 178,000 light years away. Light seconds. Now I just wanna. Now I just want. Hold on. First off, degraded emissions, not that big of a deal to me. What is here? Before I spend the better part of a year trying to get to this thing, I need some kind of evidence that there might be something there. Other than a planet I can land on, but hasn't been mapped. That's it. None of it said any kind of life or anything. I am just vastly fascinated right now by how far away this is. It's so far away. We're practically going to another star system right now. A whole other system. But we have to get there manually. And I know right now it looks good. Like, that timer on the bottom is going way down. 27 minutes, 26 minutes, 25 minutes, but... I think we're gonna be here a while. But I'm so curious. Yeah, even this degraded emissions, which means that there's... That means the game decided that some kind of action happened way out there where there's nothing. I mean, we'll never get to it in time. Yeah, like, we're never gonna get to that in 10 minutes. I am so curious. Well, I mean, it says we're gonna get there in less than 5 minutes. I don't know how accurate that it's gonna be. Right now, we are traveling 500 times the speed of light. We are stupidly fast. I mean, if I get there and there's nothing on the planet, I will be vastly disappointed, but at least my curiosity will be sated. But just the fact that there's a degraded emissions, which means the game's decided that there should be some evidence of activity way the fuck out here. It's bizarre. Yeah, we are now currently slowing down. So that's kind of a good sign. I mean, it sucks that we're slowing down. But it's kind of a good sign because that means we're a lot closer than I thought we were. You know, it's long been rumored that the developers, they've hid things in the game that you can't just pick up with the tools that they give you. The Voyager satellite is a good example of that. You have to do actual math and shit to find Voyager. The actual Voyager satellite is in the game. But considering the date of this game, it's actually continued to go past Pluto and everything on its route. So if you actually know that route, you can find it. But you know, you go to the Sol system where it is, it doesn't show up on anything. On anything that you would have to help you find shit, it's not there. Add in the couple of things that Frontier has said is in the game, such as Raxxlar, which is a fucking story of legend. Just this thing that space explorers have been looking for since the dawn of space exploration within this universe. They said it's in the game. No one's found it. But they also said that somebody has discovered the system that Raxxlar is in, and that's it. So either somebody just zoomed by and was like, yeah, whatever, and didn't bother looking, or they did look, but didn't see anything. They're in interstellar space now. Yep. And now I spit out that collector. And use the collector to get the rest of this shit. One more object. I wish I could recall the limpet so I don't waste it. But I can't. Okay. I thought I heard something the last time I honked. Like something responded. No! I've left that star system. I left that star system. How many planets were here? 25. Well, there's a shitload of planets here. I'm so annoyed. I left. We're going back. Out B44-5. Out B44-5. 44.6. Nope. It's just gone. I'm very upset with myself. I can put my name on these at the very least. Oh, I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed at myself. I really wanted to know what was out there. Hmm. Water World. Fucking Kevin Costner's over there pissing into a Mr. Coffee. Missing a handful of planets. Here's another line, so... We're missing planets. Now it's curious again. Oh, there they are. And that will do it. Ooh. Wait a minute. This one's landable and has stuff down on it. That's a lot of stuff. Alright, now the map is filled out properly. And this is the only one that had anything to look at. Like, landing-wise. You know, nobody's... Yeah. Wow. Actually, nothing in here. Go figure. And no name or anything on the on this one, because it's mine. Mine, oh mine. Do. Should be able to do this in 1 and 2. Okay, let's attack this from the day side. Nice deep canyons. Look at that. Oh shit. Oh shit. All right, I'm gonna have to park this in a second and look into something. Oh shit. Got some volcanic activity going on. All right. Uh. Hmm. Oh shit. There appears to be a hostage situation at Ubisoft Montreal right now. Wow. Shit. Shit. Ubisoft, stay safe. Ubisoft is what now? Ubisoft Montreal is in a hostage situation at the moment. $45. All right. Wow. That is a lot of landable places. But none that I want to investigate. There is a lead. I don't know. I don't know what the how this happens. There is a lead. For Raxxla, and that is that the Dark Wheel is based on the 8th planet, the 8th moon of a gas giant. These are gas giants. These are moons. And even though this is that's a gas giant as well, even though this is technically 8 moons, this is a moon of this moon. It's orbiting each other. I've only found, like, 2 gas giants with 8 or more moons. And I have investigated and mapped those moons, and I haven't found anything. $19. I already see orbit lines, so somebody's already found this. Yeah. Also, hello, Varden fellow. How many was that? I didn't see. $11. I see orbit lines, though. Yeah. Why is nobody mapping things, though? Like, I know it's not a big deal, but you know, you could discover life on these planets. You discover life, and you map that planet. That's good money. Maybe that's why I'm so far nothing's showing up on the FSS. Okay, so far, nothing to bother landing on to discover. Alright, no, never mind. He was right not to bother mapping them. What is a good exploratory ship for a new player? So far, I have a Sidewinder Eagle and an Imperial Eagle. For a new player, if you want to get into exploring, you want to give that a go, the Hauler, believe it or not, is a really good exploration ship. It's a pile of shit, but for really cheap, it can jump really good. Even a lot of the top players, they still use a hauler. They own multiple haulers across the bubble, and they use them as taxis to get to their ship to bring it back instead of like paying the fee and stuff. Like, I'm fairly sure combat pilots use haulers to travel the vast distance to, like, say, somewhere in Merope where they have their Thargoid killing ship. And then they do their Thargoid killing, they're done, they hop in their, they dock their combat ship, and then they hop into their hauler, and they go back to the bubble to their other ships. And if you want to get into exploring, other than your frame shift drive, which should be the best possible A-rated frame shift drive you can get, derate everything. Because the D-rated parts are the lightest of parts. And then if you really want to get into exploring, the Asp Explorer or the Diamondback Explorer will be a really good example for you. Me, I'm in my Krait Phantom, which is possibly the best, in my opinion, exploration ship. It might not jump as far as an Anaconda, but it's pretty damn good. Fully kitted out for exploration, I can jump 60 light years easily in this thing. Any specific outfitting I'd suggest? For a hauler, don't bother putting guns on unless you fully expect to run into, like, anomalies in space that you can then run experiments on. Like, some anomalies, they react if you shoot a mining laser at them, or a pulse laser, or shoot rockets at them. They'll react differently, and that actually goes into your discoveries. But I think you also need, like, science? You need some kind of science thing on your research limpets? I think they're research limpets. But research limpets, that'd be a good one. If you really just want to be an explorer, research limpets, bring some minor guns with you, but they will weigh you down, so just, you know, the lightest, cheapest, shittest guns possible if you're gonna bring weapons with you. A fuel scoop, get the best fuel scoop and the biggest fuel scoop you can get. You need a detailed surface scanner, you need your FSS hotkeyed so that way you can actually explore and find planets. But, yeah, other than that, just get the best fuel scoop that your ship can get, so that way you don't spend hours at the star, and the best frame shift drive, and then everything else just as light as possible. Let's let's build a ship. I mean, I can't go back and do that, but I can go any shipyard. Yeah, let's do. There we go. ED Shipyard. Here we go. Is the website right here? Bam. And paste it. There you go. So that way you can build a ship without actually being there. Odyssey will be free, right? Probably not. Horizons wasn't free. It is now, though. Alright, let's have a look at what we got. We got a 2D power plant. Definitely. 2D thruster. But unless you really want speed and maneuverability, maybe go with a 2A. Maybe go with a 2A. Definitely want, again, the best frame shift drive you can get. Life support, definitely get a 1D. Power distributor, 1D. Sensors, 1D. Fuel tank, can't do anything but the fuel tank. You could downgrade to a size 1. That will actually lower your weight, but it does also lower the amount of fuel in your ship. So do that. Get rid of that. Can I get rid of, Is that how that works? I think that's how that works. Yep, that's how that works. Just do that. Get a little, get a little 2D. Get a shield. These are optional. Yeah, I said will not. Yeah. Sorry, just I was thinking about this, but yeah, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, we need this. Get the fuel scoop, best fuel scoop you can get. And I guess that's technically about it. So what you're currently looking at is about 27 light years for your jumps. And that's about it. Hauler is just a good beginning, it's a good beginner's explorer's ship. If you're just curious about exploring and what it's like to be way out in the black, it'll take you where you need to go. But yeah. Oh, something else you should definitely get is I'd say get that. Get a good auto field maintenance. That way, should shit go down in the black, you can at least repair yourself. Yeah, you'll be out there. Now, eventually, if for some reason you absolutely love your hauler and you just want to stay with it, you take the hauler to Felicity Farseer, the engineer. You get increased range, and I'd say let's see, strip down. How do I move this? Grade 5. Yeah, fully grade 5. Strip down gives you 41 now. Is it? Mass Manager will give you 42.5 light years. Deep Charge will give you nearly 43. So yeah, it looks like for you, you'd want to engineer your frameshift drive to grade 5 with a deep charge. And that will give you nearly 43 43 light year jump. You know, but you could always also, let's say, low emissions is a pretty good one. So that way it keeps your heat down. You can keep it really, really cold. And strip down to make it, you know, bam. I don't think this does anything, but I'd recommend clean with thermal spread to keep your cold down more. Life support, that, well, if you really want to explore, boom, lightweight fucking life support. Basically, it's just held on with fucking sticky tape. But your power distributor, usually it's a good idea to just go charge enhanced and strip it down. 43.3. Your sensors, you can always lightweight your sensors. And you can't do anything with your fuel tank. Yeah. Yep, and you can even strip down your shield. I don't think you can do that with... I mean, lightweight does nothing on lightweight alloy anyways. So, yeah, it's not necessary. Because lightweight alloy already weighs 0, so making it lightweight just, it's 0 times 0. 0 minus 0. It's, you know, you're not gonna get like, oh, you're even lighter than air now, you know. It's not reversing gravity. So, yeah, there you go. So after all this work, your hauler could jump 44, nearly 45 light years. But I have a feeling once you do the unengineered, which is, what do we say, about 35 light years unengineered? 30 light years? You'll have the money after you come back from the black into the bubble to get a real exploration ship, at which point I'd recommend either the Asp Explorer or the Diamondback Explorer. But even then, you might wanna go a little nuts. The Dolphin's a good one. The Dolphin's a good one. Believe it or not, the Dolphin is a pretty good .5A, 4A frameshift drive. Get rid of the economy class thingy here. Get rid of that and put in your fuel scoop. Maybe not. What did I do wrong? Why is it only jumping to 28? Oh, that's about right. Yeah, that's about right. But... nope, not shielded. Let's see, deep charge, 44. Mass Manager, 44.5, Strip Down, 43. Yeah, so once again, you'd want Deep Charge. So now, yeah, so the Dolphin can be a fun one just because at least it looks fancy. Anyways, we're flying in space. I did a lot of work in my Dolphin. Because passenger missions, they pay really good money, and they do count towards your exploration. Because, you know, you're going to be going way out and seeing things that you probably never would have seen anyways. Yeah, your hauler will take you where you need to go. I think the best thing I've heard about the hauler, the best way to describe the hauler as a exploration vessel is you are literally trying to sail the ocean in a rowboat. So you have the extra fun of going out, doing something in something that it is not meant to do. So it comes with its challenges of just kind of being a shit ship, but can jump really far. Two. It looks like there's only 2 suns. That's what it is. Yep. Oh, and an asteroid field. It's 5-minute break time, and I really need to piss, so... Hey, Shreds! Good to see you, bruh. All right, it is 5-minute break time. What do we see? 29 bodies. All right. All right, we are going to take our 5-minute break. So grab your cogs, rub your tots. I'll see you back here in 5 minutes' time. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Ugh. Do 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 do. Do do do. You know what the coolest thing about the hauler is? It's little blinky warning lights on the back of the ship as you fly around. They're delightful. Speaking of cameras, how the fuck do I change my camera? There we go. Well, I got that bit. I did it! Hey! My ship! Yay! I so rarely do anything with the camera. I always forget that it's an option. $22. If you're just joining the stream and you're wondering what the fuck it is I'm doing, other than just being out in the black, I'm going to the top of the galaxy. Limping on 22 credits worth of fuel to do this courier job so I can fill my tank. I sometimes think about just restarting, because I kind of miss, like, the start of the game where, you know, you're just given a shitty little sidewinder and told, go. But I don't want to have to buy a second account. I wish I could have multiple, like, playthroughs. You know, it kind of reminds me a little, like, it's less freeing than Star Wars Galaxies, where they were like, you can have 2 characters. What do you mean I can have 2 characters? What the fuck is this? But at this point, I'd love to have a second character. One that I actually give a shit about, and the other one just to see how far I can get real quickly. Especially with the knowledge that I have now of, like, yeah, I'm not gonna bother doing these things. I'm not gonna bother going all the way over there to see if there's something over there. Like, just curious. Like, oh, I'm not gonna bother wasting my money buying a Viper Mark III. I'll just get the Cobra and just jump. No, well, I'll just jump straight into the Eagle, because that's what I would want the Cobra for, anyways. Is just fighting, and I love the Eagle, so I would just get the Eagle. Still seeing tons of orbit lines, which means somebody has been here before me. But yeah, I didn't actually answer what I'm doing. I'm currently going towards the top of the galaxy. Not that. This, I'm just going straight up. So that way we can look down on the galaxy. Also, has anybody noticed how spaced out the stars are becoming? It's just getting blacker and blacker the more we jump. I want to look back just for the fuck of it, but I'll save it for when we get there. Oh no, I see orbit lines. There they are. Yep. I think when we get to our destination, I'm going to open up the map and just keep on looking as well. See how much further up we can go. I want to get to the point where my ship just goes, I can't jump that far. Because the further out we go, the more spaced out the stars are going to be. Two. Okay. Yeah, eventually the stars will be so spaced out from each other that my ship can't jump to it. I wonder if that would be a good use for the fleet carriers, because the fleet carriers, they can jump 500 light years. Maybe more with upgrading? I don't know. I don't have a fleet carrier, and nobody I watch really talks about what they can do with a fleet carrier. They just like, fleet carriers, they're worth billions. That's it. It's like, I remember hearing about the fleet carriers being able to jump these vast distances, and the first thing in my mind was, can we jump past, you know, restricted areas and into, say, Bernard's Loop again? I really want to go explore Bernard's Loop, but it's locked off. So why not take, you know, try to use the fleet carrier for, you know, like, jumping to places that you cannot jump. $411,000 light seconds. Never mind. I'm not gonna go. Nope. It might be the 8th planet of a. It might be the 8th planet of a motherfucking gas giant, but I don't want to go that far. We should test this theory. I ain't got the money to start testing that theory. I mean, maybe it would be possible to do things such as that with, like, I don't know, the Jumpaconda, which, when built correctly, can jump, like, 400-something light years. Of course, you're instantly out of fuel, but... I don't know. Max Jumbaconda might get 80 light years. Yeah, but with the cone boost, I can't remember who did it. I can't remember what YouTuber did it. But he jumped like, I swear he jumped like 400 light years. Like, he stripped it down to the bolts. Like, again, I'm fairly sure like everything was lightweight. Even his fuel tank was lowered down. He managed to fucking, he tricked the game into letting the Anaconda accept parts that it shouldn't have accepted. Mini, that's the one, that's the name, Mini. Yeah. Like, he jumped from, I think, Colonia to the other, past the so he, like, jumped from, like, about here to somewhere around here in one jump. Like, that's impressive. He's an engineer maniac. Yeah, he is. He was an engineering maniac back when engineering was a fucking dice roll. Now it's guaranteed. Now you don't have to waste your time. You can guarantee what you want. So that's nice. Yeah, that blew my mind that he figured out a way to put on, like, really horrible pieces of shit equipment onto his Anaconda. Just so that way it weighed even less. Like, it handled like shit. It barely had enough power to run itself with nothing in it. But by the time he was done, it could jump like halfway across the galaxy. My first incarnation of this Phantom was heavily inspired by Mini's Anaconda. Just listening to what he did to make it jump so far, I was like, I'm gonna do that to my Phantom, and it'll jump the furthest. It'll be the best. Except I can't. I'm not gonna change out. You know, I'm not gonna give it shitty thrusters and stuff because I still want it to jump far. And of course, it just was not a very good ship. I mean, I loved my ship and all. It was fast, it was agile, it could jump really far, but my god, I would have already been cooking to death in the sun. It ran so goddamn hot. Can't believe I'm still seeing orbit lines. Like, I thought by now I'd be in unexplored space. I ain't got time to gather all the mats needed for that level of engineering. Yeah. I'm glad he does it, though. I haven't seen a video of his for quite some time. The last time I think I saw him, I think I watched one of his videos, like, months ago. Months and months, and even then, it looked like he hadn't put out videos in months. I should probably subscribe to him so I can actually keep up to date when he does something. But I'm glad he experiments because, you know, it's fun to see exactly how much you can break the game. Orbit lines again. I'm just not gonna make any proper discoveries out here. Other than the one planet that we mapped. Did we even map it? I mapped a planet, yeah. Yeah, and they're mapped too. Well, one of them is. A proper explorer mapped who's like, yeah, you can land on it. So. I see 2 stars in the distance. That's how far up we are right now. And we're gonna keep going up. And I see orbit lines. Son of a bitch. That's where I'm going. Oh, wow. Okay. Looks like we're going backwards now. Want to get your name on planets? Here's a hint. Drop down about 300 light years above or below the main plane. Yeah, that's where we're going. And we're gonna keep on going. It's just stars. Like I've got my name on plenty of systems. I'm just surprised I haven't come across any yet. Even this one's already been discovered. Well, fuck this then. We ain't done. That's 77 light years. Can't get to that. If I had my Jumpaconda. If I had an Anaconda. Yeah, that's about right. Look at the difference. I love seeing that. It's just amazing looking. This is where the Reapers live. This is where everyone else lives. What is that cloud? Just cosmic dust caught in the gravity of the galaxy. Or do you mean the really bright bit? Do you mean this? All this bright orange? Is that what you're talking about? All the bright orange? Or are you talking about how hazy it looks down here compared to up here? The bright bit. That is just getting into the center of the galaxy. Because the galaxy is spinning. Everything is orbiting the giant black hole that is at the center of the galaxy. Everything's orbiting it. And as it's orbiting, it creates a disk and not just a perfect circular galaxy thing. So everything is being drawn around this, like it's all spirally, as you can see, because it's all getting in there. But yeah, everything's kind of pushed together and being drawn inevitably into the black hole. Of course, that will happen in trillions and trillions of years. But yeah, that's what that is. So all these stars, that's why it's so bright here. That's all stars. All compact and that's what that is. Star systems are far more dense towards the galactic core. Yep. I think there's like some that are within one light year. Like it's nuts in here. This is the top. Look how dense it is here. Like, this is the same plane we are currently on. As opposed to where we are. And there's, like, nothing. There's one. Nope. You can get into that. Yeah. It's sites like that why I like to, explore. Whee! Yeah. UI. How do I hide my UI? Alright. We got a, F12 for game internal screenshot. I did not know that. I just print screened it. Not the most gorgeous of screenshots. But I am deep out. Discovered. Sorry, saw I used both hands to take a screenshot because I have to hold the keyboard. There's no table in front of me. I play like a filthy console player. I don't sit at a desk. My paint's got to be wearing thin at this point. Well, no, not necessarily. I did take the ship all the way to Colonia, and I still had plenty of paint left on. Thought I just saw a guitar pick. I was like, what? What are you doing over there? I'm sure Shreds knows exactly what I'm talking about. How did you get there? Fucking sitting on the toilet taking a shit, look down, guitar pick. Oh, how'd you get there? I've been looking for you for 3 months. For a while, Shreds, I never painted this thing. I was like, nope, this is my ship. I don't care if I have no paint on it. That's the look of my ship. It's like my guitars. My guitars, they really need to be refinished, but I don't want to touch them because that's my guitars. That's what they look like. They got chips and dings and all that. That's the character of my guitars. Well, we're here, and still have not discovered our own system. Frustrating. Discovered by asthma. Well. I don't think there's anything left anywhere left I can go. I don't think I can get any further up. Unbelievable. Yep. I think my favorite Relican I've ever seen on a guitar, I'm gonna be biased here because my favorite guitarist is Dimebag Darrell. His Dean from Hell. He's worn that shit so much, like he has dug into the body with his guitar pick. And he has a thumb spot on the back of the neck, right underneath the 12th fret, where he would always just end up resting his thumb for solos. It's amazing. And apparently you can feel it. You can just put your thumb right in there, and you know, yep, that's where a thumb goes. Well, I guess we're done, because we can't do anything. Heart and Soul Nebula. Oh yeah, I have decided. What is it? Wait, is it permit locked? I didn't bother looking. No, it's not permit locked. But maybe it is? It is a bit far away, to be fair. Maybe it's just too far of a thing to plan at the moment? It's 3,000 light years. Yeah. Oh, there's the California Nebula. I was talking about maybe going there instead. If I do this, I'm not coming back. You have filters on? That's true, I do have filters on. Only scoopable stars. If I start if I go there, I'm not coming back for a long time. As it is, it's already 60 jumps just to get to where I've already decided. That's going to be the rest of the stream. Oh, Vardenfellow. Your hauler for exploration. Do not forget to put an SRV in. You might want it. Forgot about it. I always forget about the SRV because this is just kind of like, yeah, well, it's an exploration SRV. But yeah, make sure you put an SRV in. Yeesh. Ugh. Sorry, I'm just reading about your bass player digging through his bass. Yeah, man, that Dean from Hell, what a thing of beauty. They have a left-handed model, and I want it. I want it so bad, but I can't afford it. But I want it so bad. I want it so bad, but I need to fix my Warlock because it's fucking the Floyd Rose on it. It's cracked. It doesn't stay in tune anymore. You do a little bit of whammying on it, it's gone. Like it doesn't return to center. So. Gotta get a new Floyd Rose bridge, because it's definitely cracked. Left-handed Floyd Rose bridges, they're fucking expensive. You watch Ola, he's a big dime bag. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, him viewing Dime's vault is how I found Ola. Oh, I am so jealous of that motherfucker. I am so jealous of Ola. Need to feel the neck first. Yeah. I know that feeling. I've noticed on my strat, I can play it's very easy for me to play on my strat, and I have so much trouble playing on my Warlock, and it's because the fretboard is completely flat. Like I like the little curve that's on the strat, but I don't think I can have that with a Floyd Rose bridge. Even though I'm fairly sure Dimebag's Dean from Hell, because that didn't have a Floyd Rose. That was a custom thing he put on. So I don't think you can have curved necks with a Floyd Rose, and I really want a Floyd Rose because I love to make my fucking guitar squeal like a motherfucker. It's like my favorite thing to do. At any point. It's like a drum fill for me. It's like, yeah, I just do it. Wow! Like, there was a time after I got it when I was like, you know what, I don't really care for the Floyd Rose. It takes too long to change the strings. Intonating it is a pain in the ass. Making sure the bridge is perfectly balanced, it's such a pain in the ass. I miss just going back to a regular old tremolo, because that was easy. Just tighten the springs. Done. But haven't actually spent enough time with the Floyd Rose, making it scream when I want it to, I can't go back. Well, I don't do much with my bar either. I just make it squeal. That's what it's for. Nothing else really. I don't sit there with it and like I don't do any of that shit, really. Unless I know I'm about to go into a squeal at some point, then I'll be like, wow. Unless I'm like trying to be obnoxious with it. Like, I had the solo for the song I did a long time ago. And the song, like, the lyrics and everything was all about fucking just going insane from constantly being bitched at and everything and just getting into arguments and going insane from the arguments. So I was like, what if the solo sounded like you were going insane? So I just made this fucking weird-ass, like, nonsensical fucking chord where every note fought each other. And I would just be like, on the 12th fret, pull it up. Go to the 15th fret, pull it down. It just sounded like absolute madness. But it worked. That's the extent of my whammy bar use. Make it squeal or make it sound like you're trying to break the guitar. I've always kind of lived by the notion that strings are cheap compared to your tone. So abuse the fuck out of your strings. You can replace those. I think that's why I like Dimebag so much, because I didn't hear about Dimebag or hear of Dimebag or hear any of his work for like a couple of years after I had been playing guitar. Really, I was just busy learning all the fucking Nirvana tunes there were, and like all the simple shit, some Red Hot Chili Peppers here and there. Like, yeah, okay, I'll just learn this. Metallica, learned a lot of Metallica. And then one day my friend just walked up to me and was like, dude, have you heard Pantera? No. And I listened to some Pantera, and I heard him abuse the fuck out of his strings like I was. And I went, oh my god. He's insane. And I love what I'm hearing. It changed my world here in Dimebag. Hearing his wildly wide vibrato that he did, that everyone told me I need to stop fucking doing because it doesn't sound good. But it's literally Dimebag's vibrato. I was like, oh shit! He does that same shit! Oh shit. Hello, beautiful star. Hearing him bend strings 2 full steps at times that everyone told me I should stop doing because I'm gonna break my fucking strings and I could just move my hand up 2 frets. No, I want to bend it to that note. Hey, Garrett. I seem to remember Dime used ultralight strings so he could bend more easily. Only if you consider 9 to 46s ultralight. On standard tuning. I mean, to me, moving to 9 and 46s when I was just learning, that was ultralight because I literally learned to play guitar on 13s because I didn't know the difference. I didn't know any better. I didn't know any better. I saw heavy written on the package and I went, that's what I want my guitar to sound like. Heavy music. So after I learned that little nugget of knowledge, I moved I moved down the gauge to 9s, and my vibrato was all over the place and wild. My string bends were out of this fucking world. And everyone told me to calm down. You're going nuts. I'm not calming down. This is what I sound like now. Deal with it. I like it. That's pretty light. All right. I consider that just standard now. I consider 7s ultralight. That shit's just like playing on air. You'll go on fucking 3.5 steps easily with those. Still see an orbit line, so... Man, now you got me just sitting here thinking about my early days of guitar, of not knowing any better, and all the little experiments that I'd run. Like, because I was a rhythm guitarist, I didn't really do solos. I still don't. I'm trying. After all these years, I'm trying to learn scales and shit like that. But I remember... I remember one stupid experiment I had, where I got really thick gauge guitar strings, just to the point where the G string would be wound. And everyone's like, why do you want a wound G string? I'm like, so I can play power chords on it. Like, why do you want to play power chords on it? So I don't move around the neck as much. I loved the sound of it. I thought it sounded really good. But looking back at it now with my fucking... with the way I'm trying to be trying to learn scales and actually learn solos properly, I don't want a wound G string. It'd come in handy for some of the riffs I've written recently, but because I still play like a fucking noob, doing fucking power chords on the fucking D and G. Shouldn't be doing that, but I like the way it sounds. It's so twangy and really easy to get a pinch harmonic off on those two chords at the same time. Make it squeal. It's just, I like it too much. But I can hear my old friends right now. What the fuck are you doing? Don't do power chords there. Shut up. I like it. I'm not even looking for systems that don't have a name on them yet. I'm just all distracted by guitar now. No, okay. Nothing's really changed. That's an interesting looking one. Where are we? We are still very much high up. Elephant's Trunk sector. I must have been out here at some point. Either I've been there, or I just saw the name and I went, I gotta go there at some point. $11 to $62. Eesh. I think the last time I played 11s, many years ago when I started playing in 3.5 steps down? I think I tried playing 11s. I wasn't a huge fan. I couldn't bend wildly as I used to, even 3.5 steps down. I was like, eh. I wasn't a huge fan, so I actually went with the experiment of like, I'm gonna put 9s back on this. That just sounded bleh. Went to 10s. Better. Probably should have stuck with 11s. Did I say 11 and 82s? 11 to 82 gauge. That's what you need. 11 to 82 gauge. I have a baritone for the Genton stuff. Schecter Scorpion Pro. Man, I remember when I was dying for more guitars at one point. Hence I got this thing. It was either get this or get a guitar called Schecter. And I was like, what the fuck is a Schecter? Like, I never heard of a Schecter. Nobody played Schecters. There was no, there was, like, nothing about Schecters. But Schecters always had, like, some kind of left-handed model. And I was like, I don't even know if these are good. I don't, like, no one ever talks about them. And they were cheap. And I was like, man, I don't want this no-name cheap piece of shit. Nowadays, Schecter's fine. People talk about Schecters all the time. Schecter. I wish I had known. I could have had like fucking 8 guitars instead of like, you know what? I'm just gonna save my money and get a BC Rich Warlock because at least it looks really cool, and I've definitely heard of them. The ignorance of youth. Yeah, maybe I started seeing their name once they started actually doing that then. I don't know. It was like early 2000s. Early 2000s I started looking for guitars and wanted more and shit like that. Move away from the only one guitar I had. That I still love and I really need to get fixed. Its input jack is all fucked and needs to be resoldered, and every pot is dirty, and should probably actually look into getting some real good single coil pickups. But it's also a Squier, so it's like, do I really want to put that much effort into a Squier? But yeah, I do, kinda. Because it still plays so well. I pull that down from the wall, I place it in my lap, and I can just start playing, and it sounds good. And my fingers know exactly where to go. Everything fits. It's just the perfect guitar. My Warlock, I kind of gotta focus a little bit more, but it still sounds good. I'll tell you what my Squier Strat really needs is its initial setup. It's never been properly set up because it was a gift for me from my mother, and you know, she just got it from the store, brought it home, and gave it to me for birthday. And that was it. Like, she didn't know. She didn't know that she should have told them also give it the setup. So yeah, it just needs a proper setup. The fucking frets aren't even really sanded down at the edges. Like, I can feel them under my fingers. Like here, as I run up and down the neck. Which I shouldn't be able to, for anybody out there that has no idea. I shouldn't be able to feel that, but I do. But I like it because I know exactly where I am on the guitar. But I shouldn't have those. I should get rid of them. That's fairly common on a bunch of guitars. Yeah. Yeah. It was also never intonated properly at all, ever. Because when I got it, I had no idea what that meant. I just saw that the saddles could be moved around, and I was like, cool. So I just started moving them in like weird shapes. I had no idea that it was fucking with the tone. And then one day I noticed it did fuck with the tone, and I was like, ooh, I just put them back to normal. And then after that, I realized you're supposed to move them in a certain way to properly intonate, and I was like, oh, so I did that. Sounded even better. It blew my fucking mind. The ignorance of youth. My Warlock still isn't intonated, because I have no idea how to do that on a fucking Floyd Rose. Well, I do, but the bridge is fucked, so I dare not really touch it. One thing I know is that it's a pain in the ass to do that on the Floyd Rose, and with a already fucked bridge, I kind of don't want to bother going through all that effort if I'm just gonna rip it off anyways. That is the 8th moon of a gas giant. So we gotta go check that out. And it's landable, right? I saw that, right? Yep. Definitely gotta go check that out. Doesn't look like anything. Shame. Shame. Alright. Always gotta check the 8th planet, the 8th moon of a gas giant. Have to. If you don't know why, it was written in some book of Elite Dangerous a long time ago that the 8th moon of a gas giant houses the Dark Wheel, which is an organization very closely tied to Raxxla. Okay. Alright. I am going to end the stream there because I'm just gonna keep on traveling and traveling and traveling because I am in an exploratory mood. We still got 21 jumps before I have to set new course anyways, so but yeah, I'm gonna end the stream there. So thank you very much for stopping by, everyone. Until next time, I've been Darzal. You've been a fantastic audience, and I will see you in the future. Kisses.